he's into the acting. He wants to be an actor. And he went to John Casablanca, went through their program, commercial acting, meaning commercials, how to act, et cetera, et cetera. And I like to write. I've written a book, a couple books actually, and I love to write screenplays. And so he was having trouble getting roles through this agency. And so I said, well, let's do something together. And I wrote a little skit, a little goofy skit that we both acted in. And I showed it to a couple people, and I kind of liked the acting part too. And I figured if I'm going to learn how to write, I need to know how to write how an actor would speak.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way we speak now, actors don't always speak the way you think they would speak. The words have to flow out. So that's what got me into the acting side of it. And I went and tried out for a Cheshire Community Theater, and I got a role, which was, to me, that was the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I got a role. Now what do I do?
Yeah.
So, fairly big role was called Lost in Yonkers.
Mm-hmm.
My role was Uncle Louie. I played a mobster back in the 40s. And I had probably 300 lines that I had to learn. And so I really needed to know quickly, how does this work?
Mm-hmm.
So I started studying, books on acting, how to act, how to create a character in your mind. There's one book in particular that I recommend is The Intent to Live by Larry Moss.
Mm-hmm.
He's an acting coach for the biggest stars out there. And it's not only if you want to be an actor, but it's also if you want to be for anything in life.
Mm-hmm.
Just motivates you to do the right thing. So I got the role and I loved it. I love the people. I love the fact that there are 25 people, let's say, or 50 or 100 on a movie set or during a theatrical play.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's role is just as important as the other person's role. So in my industry now, it's like I do everything. I'm the secretary, I'm the boss, I'm the bounty hunter guy, I do it all.
Yep.
And now to change gears and have to actually work hand in hand with people, it's just a whole new life. It's so exciting. I loved it. I love it. So that's how I got into acting.
And so, when you started out, it was just sort of like, hey, this is interesting, but it'll help me with my writing.
Yes.
At what point did you decide, what, there's something here? To go from a community acting group to being in movies, at what point do you think, hey, there might be something here that I can pursue professionally?
Well, first of all, they're independent movies at this point.
Sure.
I have played some background characters in Billions I was on HBO, Vinyl, which my first director was Martin Scorsese.
Wow.
I was an extra. So, I hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I needed to do that background work to see how it all works, how everyone's role plays out. And it was just amazing to see the difference of what I've been doing for my career, and I fell in love with it. Now, I hate to admit it, I don't really watch a lot of movies, or never did,
Mm-hmm.
but now I watch movies in a different way. I watch for the continuity. I watch for how the actor portrays the scene and how their eyes portray the scene without speaking. And you learn every day of your life. You never stop learning. So to me, that's important. But to get into the films, it's fun to play someone that you're not. And if I can convince you or anyone else that, hey, that's not Buck Biestek, that guy or that person's crazy or they're sympathetic or whatever, then I've done my job.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my goal. That's what I try to do. Never took an acting class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'm going to have to, but I'm just starting out. And I started out with a bang with Mr. Scorsese.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who I am. Never met him, but I was within 5 feet of him on the set.
Yeah.
So that I can hang my hat on that. So
Yeah.
I always tell the directors that I'm with now, which are mostly independent, say, hey, my first director was Martin Scorsese. So you should be proud. You're amongst royalty, basically.